Why is there people that are trying to steal my character, my individuality, my parents, my social constructions, my liberty, um, my saneness, my occupation, uh, almost everything, my thoughts, my ideas, my projects, everything. Why is there people in the top that are have been blaming me? And I'm talking about the Swedish uh, royalties, royal family. Why is there? And there's a lot more people than. But I know where the orders have been coming from. Why are they thinking that they can blame me and make their power operate uh, in such a way that it is aiming to uh, crush me? Why how can it be that they are able to do this and more for a couple of years, and then later on they try to steal my social connections, and they are placing themselves in the public domain as some kind of savior for my cause, when they are projecting themselves to be my parents, implying that I'm some kind of kid that needs fostering from the same royalties. Why are they? Why? How can it be that they think that it is healthy or sane to uh, be the judge and the sentence operator in this way that has been um, the, in such a way that I have been an example for? Uh, how can it be that they are doing this and then placing themselves as some kind of false savior, when actually it is another woman with the same name as the to be queen that I have been gotten familiar with in a psychological way? Why is it so that the queen that has been sentenced me, the king and queen that sentenced me to to destruction, why is it that the same people are are now trying to confine me to the into the borders of being their son, when actually it is another woman? That's why is it why why is it so impossible for me to express myself in the domain of the actual uh, laws without getting sentenced, crushed, in destroyed? I don't know. Why is it? Because um, in this country, I am still blamed for being insane, for actually speaking up and speaking about this harassment that has been going on for the last couple of years uh, with the political front of the leftist movement. But here in Sweden, it's a little bit more complex than just uh, than that, because the one is connected with the other. The left and the right party is controlled by the. It's kind of like people used to say that it's the one is the wing of the one, and the other is one or two wings on the same bird. But it's actually a whale that's trying to define me as a son, and I actually don't know why that is um, either necessary or mm, I want to say sane, but I suppose it's like that, that when they someone somewhere doesn't want to take responsibility for the way I have been treated, because I have been treated with torture. I have been treated with um, I don't even want to mention uh, everything, because that would put that would actually put me in a position where I get to be uh, where I have to um, damage my close social connections, and and it would actually imply some serious um, problems with this country that I am living in, because I have not been treated as a citizen. I have not been treated as if I had a citizenship. I have I have not been treated uh, with justice, because I got harassed by from with orders from high above. I got harassed, and I know where it came from. I have been harassed uh, with people harassing me on the street for a long time. But when I spoke up about this, when I spoke up about this, and when I spoke up about some um, problems regarding the system in this country, uh, with care for the public and for um, those that get mistreated by it, I got I actually got um, diagnosed as having insanity, hallucinations, and I don't know what the English word for it is, but it translates. The function of it translates to something like when you have uh, thoughts and experiences of reality not being true. So I got diagnosed as being sick um, for speaking up about this harassment. The system made me, um, the system defined my actual experiences as unhealthy, to the point that I got sent to the mental hospital. And I was sent because this systemical harassment that I know came from high above, not um, without the knowledge of the monarchy. They knew. Still though, because I was talking about this, that in this country we have one oligarchical family that owns kind of like um, most of the fucking corporation in this country. And I was talking about this for a long time, for a long time. Um, so I got, but I actually thought before that in some sense that I actually believed that the monarchy would want democracy in this way that it has been set up, but because I actually believed that the monarchy would support a citizen like me standing up for um, the currency, the national currency, and its importance to be um, created by by the national central bank and not being created uh, uh, to almost absolute 100% by private owned corporations. Um, However, I got cancelled out of society in all ways. Not not just me. Everyone that stood beside me, anyone from my family, all of us. And still, no one has ever said to me that I was not insane. No one has never told me, actually spoken up and said to me that they knew, that they know, that they let it happen, that I did not experience um, imaginary harassment from the top and from the both the bottom and the top, because the socialists in this country that actually are in not not perhaps at the moment, but they those a lot of the political powers in this country, it's the socialist movement. It's kind of like they got tamed, and for a long time I thought that it was tamed by the bank interest, but then I realized that the monarchy, they actually executed the um, orders for me being and for on me trying to get me incarcerated, and a lot of times just for being a cannabis user, expressing my views on on the role of a new emergence around psychiatry, around this emerging by the West and the um, systemical knowledge and its implications. Um, However, that was kind of like an unnecessary remark, but I don't like when I have to when I get used in such a way that I get victimized, and then I have to take responsibility for being victimized in such a way that I have to pretend to be a child for to save the same people that made me a victim. Because to me, there's a psychological diagnosis for that, and it's called the Stockholm syndrome. That's actually what is a lot of this is. Not everything, but a lot of it. It's kind of like a demand for me to become Stockholm syndromized. The demand for me being the demand on me to be silent, to accept that my life got destroyed, and to accept an a life, a childless family life without children, without family, without friends, without justice, without meaning. Just this demand to accept a life that ain't fulfilling for me, just in order to save the face of the of the of the queen, of the to be queen, just because, well, she should actually, I shouldn't tell her what she did. She should do that by herself. I have my views, and I think it was some political brown shit for real. But that's my point of view. I think it was um, it's in the serious domain, in that serious domain that I have been thinking for a long time if it's necessary for me to be to apply for some kind of uh, political escape, because I am trapped. I am trapped in this country for political reasons. I was trapped before I made any serious mistakes, a long time before. But by me speaking up about that, I face serious time, or not serious time, but at least kind of like um, undefined time, because just me talking about this harassment that has been going on, that is the that is enough for the judges, the state-controlled justice system in this country to withdraw my to soon to be freedom in kind of like a year, because I am not able to talk about this uh, harassment, this um, because they are using the justice system to silence me. And it's been going on a long time. And I actually don't know what I did to deserve this. I actually don't know. Because I actually don't know. What did I do? What did I do? And if I did something, did I do those things that I don't know if I did? Did I do those things under circumstances of total domestication? By total, under circumstances of total enslavement, under inhuman conditions. If I was angry, if I was I think it was Viktor Frankl who said that an abnormal reaction to an abnormal situation is normal behavior. What did I do? Because I did not start any war. I did not wanna have this conflict. I did not even wanna get recognized. I did not even wanna become a speaker. I did not wanna do any of those things. I just wanted to kind of like take care of my own life and those close to me, around me. Yeah, I wanted to spread some knowledge from now and then. But should we talk about how this collective uh, put me in the front of their cultural war without me even knowing, without even telling me what they were doing, without even telling me that at the same time they despised me for not being submissionized under the same ideological constraints. Should we talk about how they made me into some false how they or should we talk about how they power those in powers, how they actually uh, how their plan was to uplift me just in order to strike me down? Just in order to use me? Should we talk about how when I was true to myself and not, should we talk about how I got treated when I actually was true to myself and my own experiences, when I did not obey to the psychiatry, when I did stand firm to my beliefs, my experiences, and my personal truth? Should we talk about how I got domesticated systemically for not being some close-minded follower? Or is there something else on the agenda, perhaps? Is there anything else you could steal from me? Or or ha- or was there something else? Um, you're not my mother. I was never aiming to make myself available to in in any personal way. I fell in love with another woman. It was never you. I I I was actually tokigt. Jag tyckte du verkar tokig. Som anstiftar mig med de anklagelser som jag har fått. Jag tycker uppriktigt att du verkar tokig. Eller totalt verklighetsfrånvänd. Men jag vet att i lunch det spelar ingen roll vad jag säger. Det har ingen relevans. Uppenbarligen. Så vad fan spelar det för roll liksom?